Hey everybody, so today I'm going to do a get ready with me using new products. It's not a full face, it's really close to a full face though. I have the new Broken Promises eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna try the Oma Beauty Foundation in this, some kimchi, the Anastasia Brow Freeze, which I'm very curious about. So yeah, we're just going to do a little chatty get ready with me using new products. So let's just get going. So I think is this too dark? I think it's fine. I don't know. I go back and forth. I think I prefer watching a little bit darker videos because I think it, you know, it doesn't blur out as much. I don't know. Maybe when I'm editing this I will be completely wrong, but whatever. So I think we're gonna start with eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, like I said, I have the Broken Promises eyeshadow palette. This is the In My Feelings eyeshadow palette. For those of you that don't know, Broken Promises is like a streetwear clothing brand. I love Broken Promises. They're sold at Zoomies, and I think it's just Zoomies and their website. And they really popped off with their like anime girl tees. I'm wearing the Anxiety one right now. I love it. This sounds sponsored. It's not. I just really fuck with Broken Promises. The owners are really cool and have been really supportive of me, so I'm gonna support them right back. But she came out with an eyeshadow palette, and each color kind of represents, oh, that's so cool, the like hollow packaging. Each color kind of represents like their like kind of anime Street Fighter emotions. Broken Promises is all, you know, about embracing your emotions and, you know, not being afraid to be emotional. It's really cool. So I'm really curious about this. The color scheme is really fun and like muted. Oh, oops. Yeah, let's just pop that back in there. It's really fun, kind of muted, and I think I really want to work with like the shade Lust, Desire, Anxiety, Lies, Apathy, like all these kind of peachy tones, kind of to kind of match. Did I just say kind of twice? We're gonna dig into it. So let's just start with that first. So I'm going to start by priming my eyes. This is just the Urban Decay primer potion. Ooh, I don't know where I want to start. I think I'm just gonna start with a transition shade. So I'm gonna take the shade Anxiety, which is this really pretty kind of neon peachy color. Ooh, okay, that's pretty. There's a little bit of kick up in the pan, but nothing that's like too crazy. So I'm just gonna really blow out this color all the way through the crease. That's pretty. I should really look up how much this is. I don't think it's that expensive, and I think it launched, let's see, it is the 28th when I'm filming this, and then I'm pretty sure it launches on the website like this weekend. It's Thursday the 28th when I'm filming this. Okay, so I can't find how much it's gonna be, which is, but it's also vegan, which is cool. Vegan, cruelty-free, no parabens, gluten, or phthalates, I think is how you pronounce it. Yeah, and it launches on the 30th. Okay, well, I don't think it's gonna be that much though. It can't be that much. Then I'm gonna go in with Lust. Lust and Desire are very similar. I would say Desire has more of like a berry undertone, and Lust is a little bit brighter. So I'm gonna go in with Lust. Ooh, okay, so actually that one is very pinky. Is it pretty? These are really pretty. Okay, I really fuck with this. I honestly was very skeptical just because, like, you know, it's kind of weird for a clothing brand to just randomly create an eyeshadow palette. The formula kind of is similar to like BH Cosmetics, I would say. You have to build them up a little bit, but they're still definitely there and they blend really nicely. I'm gonna pop in with a little bit of Desire because I'm curious. Okay, so Desire is a bit darker, like decent amount darker. I'm gonna use that to kind of darken the crease a little bit. This is really pretty. I have no idea. Maybe I'll put Regret on the lid, this little shimmery shade. I'm gonna go back in with my big fluffy blending brush and go in with Lies, which is similar to Anxiety. Anxiety is more like pinky peach, like salmon, and Lies is more like true orange. I just want to really like buff and blend that out. This is missing like a brow bone shade, which to me isn't always 100% necessary. Like, I'm a person that I would much prefer a black in an eyeshadow palette than a brow bone shade, but just for those of you considering purchasing. That'd be kind of cool if I did black, like if I did a black smoky eye blending up. Should we do it? I think we should do it. I haven't done a look like that in a minute, so I'm gonna take the black. This is risky. Oh, it's pigmented though. I'm gonna take the black and just stamp it on the lid. We kind of completely did a 180 from what I was going into this look with, but that's okay. This black is nice. I'm shook, honestly. Okay, that kind of completely covered up the Lust and Desire shades that we put. There's also like no fallout in this, like at all. That black is really nice. I'm so excited. This is really fucking cool. Okay, since I pretty much covered up those red shades, I'm just gonna go in. I'm mixing Lust and Desire. I think the one critique that I would have of this eyeshadow palette so far is just that there are a couple shades in here that I don't think are 100% necessary to have both, like Lust and Desire and like Anxiety and Lies. They're very, very similar. Okay, so I found out how much it's gonna be, and it's gonna be $24, which I think is pretty damn reasonable. Okay, I don't really know where I wanna go next with this. Just blending out the black with more Desire. These are really blending together so pretty and so seamlessly. These are just so soft, like the blend is just so seamless. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Let's go into face, because I think the eyes are, well, they're not done, but like to finish them up, it's gonna be, you know, the lower lash line. So let's go on with face so that we can, you know, finish the rest. I've been really excited to try this. I haven't tried it yet. I bought it a couple weeks ago, but I've been waiting to try it on camera for the first time. So this is the Oma Beauty Say What Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation, and I am in the shade 1, I believe. So I'm just gonna take, I'm gonna take 2 pumps. This foundation seems very like watery, which I really, really like. Like those are my favorite types of foundations. The foundations that pack a lot of pigment, but are very lightweight feeling. Right off the bat, this reminds me a ton of the Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation, which if you've been here for a while, you know, is one of my favorite foundations. It smells like sunscreen. Like really nice, I don't know, like expensive sunscreen. Like, oh, I don't know, what does that smell like? Like if Bath and Body Works were to make a sunscreen, but like a good one. Because I feel like that could be negative in some people's. It smells really good. It smells really good. Gives me a sunscreen vibe. Wow, but it's not like a strong smell. Oh, I love the smell of this. It's not a foundation smell at all. That's so strange. Okay, right off the bat, this is my type of foundation. Nice medium coverage. You can still see like some redness and some like flaws poking through. Really easy to blend. At first it was kind of clinging to the baby hairs on this side of my face, but once I blended it, it's been fine. Foundation matte, the match is okay. I think I could have gotten a little bit darker, but I honestly heard that the shades run dark. Like as far as the lighter shades, they run a little dark. So I went a little bit lighter with my shade. Not a bad shade match, but could be a little darker. It feels like nothing on my skin. It's really, really, really pretty. And then we're gonna retry the concealer as well. If you watched my try on haul, I tried this and something else that I used just did not play nicely with it. So I'm gonna try this one more time because these two are, you know, meant to go together. These are definitely not the same shade, even though they are the same shade number and name. But I kind of like having my concealer kind of match my foundation. I'm not into the super highlighted effect. Okay, so the last time I used this, it gave me a ton of issues around my nose. So I'm just being very careful about blending around my nose, and I'm taking the excess, so I definitely applied too much. I'm taking the excess and putting it on my like spots. I really like that. That combo is nice, and it's not, so far, it's not doing anything weird on my nose, but when I powdered, that's really when it went wrong last time, so we're just gonna be very careful with powdering. I really think last time it did that, it was because of the foundation that I used. I used the LCC cream, and I don't think that was it. Okay, so I bought the Beauty Bakery powder for this, but I grabbed the wrong shade because it was in the wrong spot in Ulta, so I need to go back and exchange it for my shade because there's literally no way I could use the shade. It is the shade Caramel. I can't. So stay tuned. I want to try that, but for now I'm just going to use the Kimchi Puff Puff Pass powder because this powder has not steered me wrong so far, so it will give, you know, the concealer and foundation a solid chance. If it's gonna go wrong, it's not gonna be the powder's fault. So I'm just going to set everywhere. I'm gonna start with my under eyes. The only thing I don't think I like about this concealer, it is very tacky feeling, which I'm not a big fan of. No, it's breaking apart. Okay, it's not breaking apart as bad. Let me see. I can zoom you guys in. But do you see just across the bridge of my nose right there? Like, the tip of my nose is fine, but the bridge of my nose is breaking apart a little bit. Ooh, I don't know. This concealer is not powdering well. I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face. Oh no. Look at my upper lip. Oh no. This is not going well. I like need to set my face. I'm very oily. I hate my face feeling sticky, but after setting, this looks nasty. Like, it is just so crepey on my upper lip and like all over any problem areas. It's just kind of breaking apart, like over that zit. It doesn't look nice around my nose. From afar, it's like fine, but like, I don't know. And my face doesn't even feel fully set yet, which is the most annoying part. Is I hate my foundation being tacky, so I really set the crap out of my face. So if a foundation can't hold up to being set, I can't use it. It's not as big of a disaster as my last try on haul, but it's not a win. It is not a win. All right, guys, I shit you not. I literally just went through my garbage to find the box for this because I'm gonna return it. It was pretty expensive. I think it was like $40, and I don't know. It just doesn't look that nice, and it's breaking apart. I really hope I can find the packaging for the concealer so that I can return it, but I really wanted to like it. I really did, but it just, for as much as it was, it's got to be able to set nicely. Okay, let's take a break from the face, and let's finish up the eyes real quick. Ooh, or do I want to put some red on the lower lash line and blend it out with red and orange? That would be cool. So I'm going to take the Colourpop Creme Gel Liner in Venus, and I'm going to put that on my waterline, a little bit on my lower lash line. And then while it is still, you know, fuck it, I'm going old school. I'm just going to blend it with my finger. Who remembers this shit? Who remembers this shit from my early YouTube days where I would just always blend my lower lash line eyeliner with my finger? And then I'm gonna take, again, I'm just gonna mix Lust and Desire. I'm gonna kind of like set that and blend it down a little bit. And I'm also gonna make sure to always wrap around to really like mix it all together. This is some good ass classic fucking dead girl glam if I ever did see some. I think this palette is like a really good accompaniment palette, you know what I mean? If you already have a couple neutral palettes and you just want something that has some fun shades in it. And I love that it has a black, and a good black. I'm a sucker for black and eyeshadow palettes. So many people don't like black and eyeshadow palettes, and I just don't. I'm not about that life. I don't understand it. Okay, then I'm gonna put Anxiety down the bottom. Ooh, my skin looks so crepey. Like, look at my cheek right there. That's not cute. Ugh, whatever. It's fine. So I'm just gonna blend all the way around out with Anxiety. So I'm gonna really like pack Anxiety all the way around my eye. Then I'm gonna go back in with the reds and the blacks. I'm going like all the way around. Then I'm gonna go back in with Desire. Really blend everything up and out. Dude, I am obsessed. These are also building up really nicely. Like, the more you build it up, just the richer and brighter it becomes. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go back in. I'm gonna go back in and really just kind of clean up this outer edge. Bitch, I'm here for this. I'm kind of like winging it out a little bit. Just like just a little bit. And then back in with my blending brush. Okay, let's move on to face a little bit. So I talked about these in my try on haul, but I didn't use them. So we're going to use them. I have the Chi Chic Thailor blush, which is I think how you pronounce it after your guys' guidance. And then I have the contour in Tawny, which I think I want to use this one because this looks a little bit more cool toned. And then the bronzer in I Went to Malibu. This pulls very orange on me. I have tried it off camera. So I think we're just going to start with the contour, and I'm just going to take, you know, contour shade. I'm going to start with a very light hand. This is still pretty warm for me. It's almost like reddish. I'm gonna take a little bit down the side of my nose and also kind of up into the socket area to kind of blend the eyeshadow into the nose contour, just to make it look a little bit, not natural, but like just blended. Oh no! Fuck, I forgot. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. Look. Do you see? Do you see? I hope I can find the box for this concealer because I want to yeet it back to Ulta. These are like pigmented though, like pigmented. Yeah, they're almost a little bit pinky, but I don't know. Y'all know I've always been a strong bronzer and contour bitch. Those are some of the first like hate comments I got, is just like about my strong bronze and contour, and which is like, I don't care. I don't care. I like it. So don't watch it. Okay, I don't want to use this blush because it's so peachy. Or do I? It's kind of a peachy look. Maybe it'll go. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna take more of this side right here. This is also in the shade number 6, Vacation. Like, look, it's so pink. It's so pink. But whatever, it actually kind of works with this. I'm just gonna kind of blend it up and just kind of warm up all of my face with it. These are so pigmented. Definitely a drag queen's makeup. I do have to keep that in mind. Not for the everyday wear, but I am gonna kind of blend it up into here so that it kind of all goes with the eyeshadow. My face is looking a little muddy, but what the fuck ever, I don't care. I think I do need to highlight my face a little bit though, because sometimes that helps when your face is muddy. I'm just gonna go in with my tried and true highlighter because I can't fuck around right now. BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlighting Palette. And I'm going to highlight the bridge of my nose. Save this area. Just put all the focus on that highlight and then you won't see how muddy and crepey it looks. And then I'm gonna take this kind of pinkier tone to go on my cheeks. Okay, let's do brows because I'm excited for brows. I am growing out my little eyebrow slit. So we got the, I need to clean this so bad. This is fucking filthy. I don't know how to use this. I haven't done any research on it. I don't know if you're supposed to fill in, I don't think you're supposed to fill in your brows before you put this on. I think you brush it through and then you fill in your brows. I don't know if I should have waited to put on foundation. I don't know anything about this product other than it is this clear waxy gel that is supposed to give you like the soap brow thing, which I also really would need to grow out my brows for this, but what the fuck ever. I'm just going to put some through my brows. So my problem is like with these little hairs at the bottom here, they just never ever want to stay down. This feels very soft. I was not expecting it to feel this soft. It almost feels like water going through my brows. It's kind of weird. I think I saw Manny MUA using this and he said that he like let it set. Ooh, okay. This is weird. Okay. I'm just nervous as to how my brow products are gonna go over this because I think this is meant to be used with like, you know, a minimal eyebrow situation, which I have minimal eyebrows, so I can't have a minimal eyebrow situation. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let this set down and then I'm just gonna use my Urban Decay brow blade to fill it in. Whoa, whoa, it feels like nothing. Whoa. It also really hasn't disturbed my foundation or anything around my brows. This is strange. I'm gonna need a new spoolie though. Like I'm gonna need a spoolie for just this because look how disgusting my spoolie is. Whoa, this shit is so crazy. You guys are all like, yeah, Katie, we've seen soap brows for like 2 years. You're just super far behind on the game. And I know I am, okay? I know. Camera's overheating, so I'm gonna let this sit. I'm gonna do my brows the way I normally do, and then we will be back. Okay, brows are on, and I actually ended up only using the brow blade for just the front parts, just because since it is a wax and this is a pen, I didn't want the wax to kind of build up on the pen and ruin the pen. So I ended up switching and using my pomade, just the KVD Vegan Beauty black pomade for the rest of my brows, and I love the result with the pomade. I would definitely say either use this with a pencil or a pomade. If you use any sort of brow pen, I probably wouldn't, just because I'm afraid of it gunking up the pen. But I think this is really meant to be used with a pencil anyways, right? You just brush your brows up and then fill in the spots. I'm not blessed with enough brow to do that, but I love this like sticks shit in place. It literally feels like when you cover your brows with glue when you're doing drag. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. I think I do need a little bit of a brow bone highlight though. But first I'm just going to set my face with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Setting Mist. And then I'm just going to pop a little bit of a brow bone highlight. Just the same one that I used on my face from the BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlighting palette. I'm just using it very sparingly right under the brow. Okay, we're almost done. For lips, this is new but old, but I repurchased the KVD Vegan Beauty Everlasting Liquid Lip in Bow and Arrow. This has been a ride or die for years, but I didn't buy it. We all know why I didn't rebuy it. But now I'm gonna buy it again. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this. Oh, I love this shade. Okay, and then for lashes, we're gonna use these Makeup or Murder lashes in the style number 4. This is what they look like. There's little nubbins cut off because I've already used these before. But this was a really cool brand that actually my friend got me for my birthday because she knows that I love true crime and I love makeup. So she got me these lashes and this eyeshadow palette, this little crime scene trace evidence eyeshadow palette. So I definitely want to use this in an upcoming video. Let me know if you guys have used anything by this brand. I never have. I had barely even heard of them. So I'm gonna go pop on these lashes as well as some mascara, and then we will be back. All right, guys, this is the finished look. I actually took the trimmings from my lashes and put them as like just these fun spiky lower lashes. This look, I'm obsessed with it. I feel goth and emo and scary, and I'm just here for it. This eyeshadow palette really showed up today. I really like it. So definitely would recommend picking that up. So definitely would recommend if you are, you know, into that kind of eyeshadow palette, give it a try. I'm definitely gonna keep dipping into it. I'm obsessed with this eye, I mean, again, nothing revolutionary for my channel here, but you know, it's true to my channel. So yeah, foundation, no, we're gonna return that boy. I really want to like it, but like, I just love, I think it's because it's so similar to my Bare Minerals Bare Pro, but it's not as good as my Bare Minerals Bare Pro, and I think the Bare Minerals one is like maybe $5 cheaper. I don't know. It just didn't quite hit it for me. The concealer is a no-go, which I'm so surprised about because so many of you said that you loved the foundation and the concealer, but it is just not for me. It's already like settling into my face line right here, but other than that, we have a couple wins. The Brow Freeze is really cool. I'm curious to see how it will last on oily skin all day. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated with that. But that's it. That is the chatty get ready with me using new products. And this is a completed look. And let me know your experiences with any of the products. Are you going to look into the palette? Just let me know. Just let me know. And I love you guys. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.